What are we doing?
I'll tell you what we're doing right now. This is Periscope, everybody. Rachel Platten. Happy Monday. Happy Columbus Day, everybody. Welcome to GMA and our Periscopers.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we're here periscoping.
I knew that. I knew you were periscoping. It was a setup.
Yeah, it was.
I wanted to make him look knowledgeable.
Totally trying to pull one past her here on an early Monday morning. Welcome being here. Thanks so much for being back.
Jesse, thank you so much for being back.
Thank you. You know, it's actually funny. We have a producer every time before I start a segment. We have this guy here that always says, "Hey, Jesse, thanks so much for being back here. For your upcoming segment, this is what you'll do." I'm like, I'm here every day. Like, it's like, you know, when somebody, you just get used to doing it all the time, they always say that. But you're back. You've had some amazing memories here at GMA. You won an Emmy.
I know, with you guys. I was just walking through the hallway to go outside to do the little morning announcement, and Monica, the producer, and I looked at each other and we said the last time that we were here was walking through signs, all of these signs, the first time I'd ever seen them, with people proclaiming like what they were fighting for, and I got a little teary-eyed.
You have so many fans that always show up every time you're here. You have fans all over the country, obviously, but this is such a great platform. You won an Emmy for Fight Song. You performed that the first time you were here. Then you came back again, performed another song, and here you back are for a third time now? Is this even more than that?
Third time.
Third time. Okay,
yeah.
And we're talking about today the AVA nominations.
That's right.
Yeah.
AMA nominations.
AMA nominations.
Yeah,
today.
he blew it, sorry.
So yeah, see, so we're both blowing it. Early Monday morning. Those are going to be on November 20th.
What are we doing here
ABC,
anyway?
I don't know. What day is it? What's going on right now? So Joe Jonas is here with you as well today.
Yeah.
Right? And you guys are talking about the nominations?
Yes.
The upcoming AMAs.
Yep.
Exciting stuff.
Pretty exciting.
Do you, as an artist, is there anybody out there that you look at and you kind of go, man, talented, love them?
Oh, I mean, so many people. I really love Sia. I think like I get so excited every time she releases something new. And I also really love Regina Spektor, who just put out a new record. I haven't like gotten to hear new music from her in a while, so I was excited about that.
Speaking about new records, I think there may be a new record for her.
Are you making a new record?
Well, I've actually already made 6.
Oh, amazing!
For myself.
I'm making a new record. I'm the one.
You're making a new record.
I'm making a new record.
Okay, and apparently I've heard so many great things about it. I've heard maybe.
You have?
Yeah, I have already. I've read a lot. I can read.
What?
See this shoe? It says Adidas.
You're lying.
No, I can read. Football players can read, and I've heard that this is something you're really excited about, but also it could be a little bit maybe. I've heard. I don't want to say darker is the right word, but maybe a little bit more.
Okay, so I was like in a really cranky mood. No, I'm gonna tell what happened. So I was like in a bad mood. It was like a really long travel situation, and I had like 2 minutes to go before I had to leave the Billboard Hot 100 Festival. And they were like, and I wanted to answer the questions, and I was like being told I had to go in there. Like, what's your album like? And I was like, I don't know, it's a little bit darker. And that has like spread everywhere. Everyone's like, Rachel's making really dark music now.
So is it really like a children's album?
I was like, no, it's not either. Shut up, Jesse. Just let's focus on me for a second. Hi, everybody at home. It's neither dark nor children's album. I'm gonna write from my heart and just write honestly about what I've been going through. There's been a lot of changes in my life, and there's some stuff that was hard. Having a dream come true after 12 years of trying. There's like incredible highs, but then there's also some lows. So I'm gonna write about both of them.
That's awesome. And you just got done your Wildfire tour back in April.
I did.
What was that like?
Well, I've been touring since April, all up until last week.
Really?
I've been pretty much.
You ended a tour and then went on another tour?
Yeah, I've been on the road consistently. It's been amazing.
Well, that's why you didn't know what was going on at the start of the segment.
Shut up, Jesse.
Because you've just been all over the place.
Why do you the people that just tuned in don't know that I didn't know?
That's a good point. Periscopers did never mind what I just said. What happened literally 3
What happened
minutes
earlier was that Jesse
ago.
was like, what are we doing here? And I was like, and then I clued him in because I was
told me.
Jesse, what we're doing here is...
You're a better host on GMA than I am.
I know.
And you're more talented.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, which goes to say. Are you born in New York City?
I was born in Queens.
Really?
Yeah.
And when did you leave New York?
Well, okay, so if I'm like trying to make people impressed, I lie. And I'm like, I left New York when I was like 5.
She lies a lot.
Which is not true.
She said that her next album's dark.
That wasn't a lie. That was just a... I didn't... But so I left when I was like 5 months for the official record.
That's okay. I was born in
9 months, 10 months or something.
I tell people I was born in Toronto. I was literally there for like 4 months.
You know?
Yeah.
Because it sounds good.
It does.
I know.
When you say you're from the big city.
Yeah, I'm like from Queens.
Yeah. But then I really grew up in Ottawa. Where'd you grow up?
Ottawa.
Whoa. There's no Periscopers in Ottawa back home.
No, I love Ottawa. No, I've never been there. I'm sure it's so nice.
Hopefully you're touring there.
I was just trying to make fun of Jesse.
Where did you grow up?
Ottawa.
Oh, we would totally take you.
I grew up in Boston.
So also an awesome city.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Incredible.
when you do you come back to New York City often? Where do you live?
I live in LA.
Oh, of course you
in
do.
Santa Monica.
All big timers.
I live in Santa Monica.
Santa
No,
Monica.
it's just because, you know, a lot of the writers are out there. It's where, like, a lot of the producers are, and to write in New York became hard. The, like, music industry sort of started shifting to LA.
Is there a place, because you've just literally been on tour, I feel like for a year now, nonstop.
2.5 years.
Is there a place that when you go into you get super excited about, a place that...
A city?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. You know, I was in Milwaukee 2 nights ago.
Interesting.
Not like what you
I've
might...
never been there.
Milwaukee?
Milwaukee. Yeah. South Canada, as we call it.
Yeah. You know the Wayne's World reference? Anyway, so I was in Milwaukee, and it was incredible. It was such a beautiful city. But other than that, I think Portland's my favorite. Obsessed. Both
Huge
Maine and Oregon.
Portland fan.
Portland, Oregon.
Pacific Northwest.
It's amazing.
Massive fan, great coffee. I once saw somebody walking a ferret in Portland.
Are you guys having fun on this Periscope? Is anyone having fun?
Did you think you were just
Are
going
they
to come on
hurting
here?
things?
Did you really think we were just going to talk about music this entire time? No.
It's like a ferret. Like, is that cool?
Yeah, no. Well, at first, like when I saw it, I was like, "That's the smallest dog I've ever seen in my life."
Yeah.
And then I realized it was
a ferret.
it was like this hipster guy with like a ferret. But
Those
he had
hipsters.
great coffee though.
Oh, great coffee.
Yeah.
The ferret.
Portlandia, also a phenomenal show.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
The 90s are alive.
What season are they on now in that?
I don't know, but it's
I've
like,
Netflixed a couple.
It's like such a solid show to watch if you're like, if you need something like easy and like a quick laugh, you need to go to sleep if you just watch Stranger Things and you were scared. Not that I'm saying I would be.
I haven't watched that. I haven't watched that yet. I'm on Penny Dreadful now. That's my. Well, it's like you have to like Dracula, the werewolf, Frankenstein.
I don't like any of that.
Really?
No.
Can we?
I don't want to watch Penny Dreadful.
Which is weak.
Have
Really?
you watched Stranger Things?
No. Isn't that kind of like Goonies meets like X-Files?
Oh, amazing. What do you guys think at home? Let's heart it if you guys like Stranger Things.
All right.
Justice for Barb.
Is that from the show? Okay, I had no idea. Yeah, I was just
they
like,
know. We know.
Was that Chinese?
We know.
I don't even know. Thank you so much for joining us here on Periscope,
Aw.
and not and saving me.
Yeah,
from
it's
all my
okay.
struggles.
It's okay. Don't worry,
No,
Jesse.
just
Don't worry.
Thank you so much, and we're so happy to have you here.
Thank you.
We'll see you downstairs live. Make sure you tune in and watch us right here on GMA.
Bye.